Hello everyone, this is AlphaForceMC here, and welcome back to The Last Door, Season 2. I know one episode at some point I said I was going to begin it on the previously on The Last Door screen, but to be honest, just look at these faces. And second of all, on the last episode I got attacked by a spider creature, and that spider creature left me on a series of disarray. So, just before we start the episode, I would like to know what the next episode's called. The Reunion. Okay, good. I like that sound. I like the sound of that episode, The Reunion. Alright, let's just get out of that creepy menu screen. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, if I remember right, Episode 2 was a long one. Like, it took me several parts to record. And the puzzles were difficult. So, on to Episode 3! Previously, on The Last Door. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient, Jeremiah DeVitt, the doctor and his colleague, Johann Kaufman, visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufman's mentor in the occult, but since then had been afflicted with a mental condition and could remember nothing. They discovered that Wright's research had been funded by the Playwright, the secret organization led by Alexander Dupre. While Kaufman lay in bed due to a sudden illness, Wakefield followed the clues left by an eccentric Professor Wright, leading to the darkness of an underground labyrinth. There was something waiting down there, alive but imprisoned in the cave. In the deepest chamber of the tunnel, Wakefield met the dreadful result of Professor Wright's final experiment, which had been an attempt to cross the last door using fear as the key. Yeah, and we got attacked by the... For 3 days, you must wait. This is the door. Okay, there's a note on the ground. Who are we? We're not right. Are we the initialed guys? Alone amongst these dead stones. Oh, there's a circle. Oh dear. Only then will you be ready. Oh, that is creepy! To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. Mr. Ashdown. Could that be a possible Hugo Ashdown? Whoa. I think I can remember. Am I being hypnotized? It's terrible screech. It's terrible screech. Okay. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Oh. Duh. Oh. What was that noise? Oh no, it's that spider thing. I hear it purring. He jumped! Did he jump from the cliff? Why can't I see anything? They found me on the beach, unconscious, clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table. Oh god, this is red text, so this must be Kaufman. Alright. Libia Wakefield. I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you demonstrate in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. He died, didn't he? I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to these difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you to persevere, now that we are so close to finding an answer. He's dead. The professor's documents were filled with references to a place of dark legend, the Chronomedion, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Elismoa. The exact location of the Chronomedion has been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, mein Freund. I do not need to remind you to exercise the uttermost discretion. I have complete trust in you. Ah, yeah, he's dead. Always your friend, Johann Kaufman. I knew it! I knew it! He was going to die on me. I called it! I knew he was going to die on me. Oh! With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time, but the day came when I realized there was no other option. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah DeWitt. Wherever he was. I knew he was gonna die on me. I called it last episode. I called it. He was gonna die of that illness. I can see the island in the distance. Alice Muir. I should probably be saying this in Wakefield's voice, but I don't know. Season 2, Episode 3, The Reunion. And here we are, the island of Alice Muir. Thank you very much. Alice Muir. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary chronomedian can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. I talked to this guy. When will he be back? Tomorrow at first light, probably. I'll be delivering supplies and the mail. I will see you then. As you wish, Dr. Wakefield. Okay. Good evening. Visiting. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. I'm not going through there yet. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You ought to speak with Lord Donnan, then. I beg your pardon? Lord Donnan! You should see him. Okay, you don't have a speech. Good evening. Welcome to Alice Muir. Okay, so I can either go that way or this way. I'm going this way! The faint smell of fish and potatoes is drifting through the shutter. The fish smells slightly rotten. Okay. I could go into the fields. How do I go back? Okay, so I can go to the fields or go back. Okay, so there's another place I can look to. Can't really observe those. I can observe this. Of course it's locked. Okay. What about this? Locked. Okay, have those graveyards closed and locked. Alright. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that just yet. Let's visit over here. Oh! Okay, well we still have a map. We still have a map. Alright, that's nice to know. So we can exit that area of the village. Alright, well, I guess... Whoa. What voice should I give you? Excuse me, are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Donnan. Lord Donnan. To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield, it is customary in Alice Muir to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Donnan. Well, I have a new place on the map. Hurdy-durdy-dur. Okay. Oh, what about you? Excuse me. A visitor. Visitors are most welcome in Alice Muir. Yes, they are. You say nothing more. Okay. Well, I'm going to go in here. Oh, this is a very interesting area. Looks like the gate has been broken for some time now. Okay. Door is locked. Abandoned wheel. Peculiar cog is attached to it. Give me it! Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism, but someone has tried to fit it crudely onto that broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to a village like this? Well, I got it. I got a cog. Alright, can I look inside? The windows are open, light is on. Okay, that's nice. Can I enter? And of course it's locked. Well, alright, time to go to the manor. Roady-dirty-dirty-dir. I feel like this is going to be a tarp. Oh, this is so a tarp. This is going to be a tarp. It's a tarp. Oh, it's a tarp. Oh, hello there. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you are here on holiday then? Yes, indeed. I have come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of city life. I see! Well, if it's distractions you've come looking for, you've chosen the right time of year for it. These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin. Something unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion. Oh, that's the name of the episode. Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail? According to tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Elis Noir. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place too. Would these masks and costumes happen to be yellow robes or golden robes with creepy masks? If so, I immediately don't trust you. But I should not bore you with the details. You shall have occasion to see for yourself. An odd mosaic adorns the floor. It depicts 2 snakes biting each other. Right, let's observe the statue. The statue person is so eroded by the passage of time, it is difficult to tell any specific detail. An exotic blend of black tea. Delicious. The snake's mosaic, the statue. Well, I cannot help but noticing this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Yes, it is! Although some historians might disagree, we believe that this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, the double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. I didn't catch any of that. Curved panels on the wall appears to be ancient, but I cannot decipher their meaning. Engraved panels. Do these panels on the wall represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place it. They are the panels of the first king of Elis Noir in the days of the Druids. We worship the great god Luch, and our kings did right by those beliefs. The statue. The statue is oh, sorry, this is Kaufman. I mean, not Kaufman. Kaufman's dead. This is Wakefield. The statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? It is Luch Life. I cannot pronounce that. Luch Life, a hero of high king of our myths. So this is your god. You seem to be knowledgeable about Elis Noir folklore. I should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail. It is true that we in Elis Noir cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you are really interested, you should talk to Miss Foster. Please forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield? I'm afraid whatever I'm going to say is going to get me killed. Yes. Yes, I do. You seem so certain. Might I ask why? Oh. I've been educated in faith. There must be an unmoved mover. Do not get me wrong, I am a man of science, but during my upbringing, the Lord's word was constant. I see! Let us... Achievement unlocked. We seem so certain. Let us take a walk by the lake. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be the better for it. The marsh in this valley is, for simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales. The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions, knowing us safe from those visions. We know these stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find passages to other worlds? What if the walls that drift from the reeds in the darkest of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? Many of the gods that men worshipped for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. In Elismoir, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She is something of a resident expert on Elismoir's history. She can often be found working late at the school, the building right across from the quay. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield. It has been a pleasure, Lord Donan. I'm kind of scared what would happen if I said no, or said something else to the doctor. But then again, I got an achievement for what I picked, so I'm assuming I made a good choice? Question mark? Anyway, let's observe this. An old barrel lies stranded on the shore. A painted label reads, "Mineral oil." It is sealed. Can I have it? I want it. I want it, though. But I want it. Alright, well, there's nothing over here. Let's just continue on. Alright. Well, a broken old fence. Actually, to be honest, what's over here? Holy! Excuse me. Hello, my name is Wakefield. Oi. What are you drawing on the ground? It's a symbol, not a drawing. A symbol? What does it mean? It's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers, but we're not allowed to say its name out loud. The marsh dwellers? Who are they? They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says they were really bad people. You'd never see them, but you'd hear them in the reeds. They tried to take you in there with them. That's why we can't come here alone. We always have to take someone with us. I must go now. Goodbye. Farewell. That actually kind of scared me. The owl in the bowl guy. Is this where the marsh dwellers live? A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous chilling draft issues from within that sends shivers down my spine. It makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to another world. This place appears to be remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Okay, this is interesting, very interesting. I'm learning a lot of history of this place. Why won't you talk to me? Oh well, I'll leave you be. On my way! Yeah, take me back to the Donnan Manor. Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and arts. She is dressed in armor, ready for war. Greek gods! Very old. His appearance suggests they could date back to ancient Rome. Alright, what's over there then? Ooh! It's a safety bicycle. I still do not understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but the chain is broken. We'll put the cog on. The wheel does not need another cog. Yeah, I thought so. I'll take the chain. I may find a way to fix this chain. Noise of swing gently being moved by the wind is the only thing breaking the silence. But you know, I get it's just these descriptions for these things. It's kind of interesting to think that a random person made that description. A mill wheel. Something is preventing it from spinning. Strange mechanism runs from the mill wheel shaft into the building. It seems to be lacking a small piece. What about a cog? Too big to fit into the gears. Looks like it needs something smaller and thinner. Alright, well, what about that door? Kirian's playroom is written on the door in hand-painted letters. The door is locked. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But not as interesting as the fact that this was community designed. The manor appears to be dark and empty. Well, there's no way for me to enter the manor. So... what now? I'm gonna go back to the village. Can I combine the chain with the cog? Of course not. Wonder if there's any point in going back over here. All the villagers are gone. Okay. A bottle. Oh, there is a point. A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught by this in the seaweed, just out of reach. I think there is something inside. Too far to catch it. Grab the. Nah, it's not long enough. I just, you know. Alright, we need to grab that bottle. Alright, we've been into the fields. All the villagers are gone for some reason. Ooh, that door is open though. Okay. Small mausoleum. The door has a small slot. Might be able to peer through it. Oh. Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I could also hear someone whispering. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. It is so terrible, unthinkable to truly understand the gods. Okay. How can we live only on faith? No, shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith nor assumptions. No, no. Man can face death believing there is nothing on the other side. Yes, yes, you are right. Now I understand. I'm not looking through that again. No. The epitaph on the gravestone is written in Gaelic. The shadows cast by the lanterns only make the characters more mysterious. Well, I can't read them. Hi, a man hides his face with behind the fox mask. Oh, I didn't realize that was actual person. He murmurs something in unison with the others, a muted prayer. I cannot quite make it out. A woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others, a muted prayer. Cannot quite make it out. Wolf masked in the middle, something familiar about him. There's something familiar about him. Really? I can't move. I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition. Familiar about him. Dear master, remember something in unison with the others. I mean, prayer cannot quite make out. One hands her face been benched. She murmurs something in unison with the others. I can't quite make out. I can go through there, or I can go through here. I'm going through here. That's the teacher. Okay, never mind. Not yet. I want to see what's over here. I don't want to talk to the teacher just yet. Alright, you have a dog? An empty doghouse. Nothing has slept here in many years. Oh, better not be old Mike. An old rowboat filled with stale water. Umbrella inspect. Yeah, last door. There's some broken you know, titles to objects. Just give me that umbrella. A worn out umbrella. It doesn't look like a it doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it. Water so muddy I can barely see the bottom of the trough. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's cool. I can fast travel through here now. Well, that's clever. Clever, clever. I like clever. Alright. I'm going to the school now. A trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing on one. It is a child's drawing. There seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. It's a dragon. Okay. It's a lovely drawing. A little chilly, drafty inside. Alright. Before I talk to you, I want to observe the room. They'll dance around the burrow, and the burrow around. They'll dance around the burrow. Around the burrow they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in. The marsh people? That better not be a riddle. I'm done with riddles. Paper with black circles painted on it. Okay. There's some kind of worm screw inside. The remains of an insect beside it. And some drawings engraved on the desk. I'll take the drive with me. It may prove to be useful in the future. Paper with black circles painted on it. Can I take the paper? I got a screw. Okay. Okay. Oh, the lens is broken now. The circles correspond to that. Lock invalids. I don't know. A shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites. Picture of a slender woman, apparently a goddess, wearing a black dress and having a murder of crows around her. It's signed with the name Badab Katha. Alright, I'm going to talk to this lady.
Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I am a busy woman, as you can see.
My name is Dr. Wakefield. I have come to Elsmoor to rest for a while. Lord Donnan said that I might find you here.
Have you met Lord Donnan? It has been so long since I have seen him here in the village. I hope he is well. Siede mille felicite. Dr. Wakefield, welcome to Ellismoor.
So you have not seen Lord Donnan lately?
As far as I know, no one has seen him since. Well, it's been a few weeks now that the festival has started. Maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village.
What happened? Did something happen a few weeks ago?
Oh, sure, it was truly terrible. Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since.
Good Lord. And you say he has not been found yet? How is that possible?
We all searched the island, but he was nowhere to be found.
Marsh people!
Tell me about Kieran, because I remember that name being written on a door.
What can you tell me about Kieran's disappearance?
Just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas. You might learn more from his classmates. His desk was in the back corner.
Oh.
Festival reunion.
What can you tell me about this curious festival?
Well, it takes place on when the constellation reunion is visible in the sky. On those nights, dark things and spirits ride in the winds that travel across the hills, as you may have already seen. At sunset, the villagers don masks. They do this so the spirits will not know them or to carry them away to the depths of their underground caves.
People at the graveyard?
There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival?
Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion. Very important one, as I said. People dressed up to protect themselves from those that will come. But this is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to their old fairnog. The roots of this tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so they keep the witness mirrors safe.
Well, that's very interesting. That's more as tradition.
Lord Donnan said you were an expert on the island's folklore.
He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in Elsmoor longer than most, and I've heard many fair share of stories about the other side and its people.
Ask about the chronomedian.
Might I ask a question, Miss Foster?
Yes, of course.
Do you know the meaning of the word chronomedian?
Yes, it's a very unusual word, very much indeed. The chronomedian is a sanctuary of the Crooked One. It is a cursed place, the dwelling of the devil, I recall it. From the tales that I heard as a child, of course. Our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm.
Please tell me the story.
Would you tell me the story of the chronomedian?
All right. There's a hole in the ground, up in the hills, not too far from the village.
I saw that hole.
A hole so dark and deep, you'd not see the end.
The bottomless pit.
Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One. Long ago, our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in hope the placating and hope of placating the crooked one's hunger, though that tradition has not been practiced for some time, so perhaps it would be best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that their last heir of the Laidsend once defied the crooked one by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing and the shouting of the young Laidsend received no immediate answer. But a few nights later the Laidsend house was consumed by a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family.
Looks back at drawing with a dragon. I must go. I must leave now. It has been a pleasure.
The pleasure was mine. Enjoy your time on Elsmore.
So that's the hole, and that's Laidman's house burning down. Interesting. I'm going to leave now. This wheel's been lying here for a long time. Wow. Well... Oh, I'm over here. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get so lost. Alright, 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 alright. So... how do I reach that? Aha! The paper is rolled up inside the bottle. Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown. Okay. We could go back to the hills. Alright. And, they detest iron. So, the chain? Or maybe... You know what? I'm just going to test my luck here. Alright? Ha-ha! Uh-huh. Ha-ha! Oh. Ha-ha! Oh. Ha-ha! Okay, okay, another thing is glass and paper, so I can't really use any of that. Don't mind me, I'm just a guy with a death wish. Alright, so what about, you know, some, wait, but, mineral oil! I want the mineral oil. Can I just... And tumble and frosted by its time in the sea. Okay, so it's something about a king beyond the clouds and a queen with a fiery crown. That's all I got of that poem that was in the bottle, but I wanted the mineral oil. It could have been useful. I keep observing that fence by accident. Alright. Take me back to Donan Manor. So, I think I have a piece to the puzzle. You see... Now, you see... Wait, can I combine any of this? I don't think I can. But that doesn't matter, because I think with this thing right here... Aha! Now the water wheel's working. Works properly now. Sweet. Alright, what'd that do for me? Can that open the door for me? No, it did not. I have, you know, one of Kirian's paintings. Or possibly one of Kirian's paintings. What did the water wheel do for me? What was the point of that? No. No, 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 no. I did that for a reason. Come on. No, you can't do that to me. Chain. Aha! I do not see how that would help. Ugh! Why is it that I got the feeling that I wasted my time fixing the water wheel? That had to have done something, right? Please tell me that did something. Take me back to the village. Alright, whatever. Fine. Oh wait. How about that window over there? Oh, that's the school. Of course. A broken chain. I have a school. Just nothing but endless despair. There's a clue. Okay, where's the burrow? Okay, well I can't pick up any of the water. Sure? Alright, fine. It's just these moments when you get so lost and you don't know what to do. Muted prayers. Something familiar about this one. So the one in the wolf mask is somewhat familiar. Don't make me look at this again. Oh god. Really? Nothing? That is so creepy. Not one more time. Alright, well, that thing's useless. Oh, it takes me back here. It's useless. I don't know where I'm going. No, it'll take me back to the village. I'm just wandering. I don't really know, like... Well, there's no point in me going over here, because I already got the bottle. The villagers are gone. And this just takes me back to school. Alright, I've come to the conclusion that there's nothing left here in this village. So, there... Alright, what could I possibly do? Take me back to the hills. Alright, I have an idea. Oh, this is not gonna... Okay. What? Can I make a message in a bottle? You know, for all the marsh people? Well, that didn't work. I don't know what to do. Oh! Oh, okay. Found some. Were you Kirian's friend? Oh god, I already forgot your voice. Whatever, okay. He was nice, but he didn't want to play much. He was mostly for going in the hills by himself. Was Kirian not afraid? Was Kirian not afraid? Was Kirian not scared of the marsh dwellers? No, he said he had seen them and that they were not as scary as Aunt says. I think that is why they took him. You think the marsh dwellers took him? Yes, for sure. Before he disappeared, he said he found a treasure, a disc with a beautiful drawing. He took it from the old house in the hills. Maybe the marsh dwellers wanted it. Okay, I must go. Uh-huh. Okay. A disc like this? Was it a cog? I was gonna drop the bottle down there, but I feel like that'd be a waste of a bottle. Deity. I don't know what I'm doing. And supposedly talking to this guy was supposed to help me. Well, I don't really have much of a lead. But you know, I don't really like looking at the walkthrough. And I feel like I'm such a dirty, stinking cheater when I do it, but some of these puzzles are freaking ridiculous. Alright, no, we're not going back. Let's go back to the manor. And search. Why can I not go in here? It's that moment where you wish you had the keys. Alright. That water wheel. Alright. Well, that chain's not going to get fixed, but the water wheel. It's just... And the water wheel's working. Yes, that's great. I wasted my time fixing it. Still salty about that. Okay. Okay, so using the chain on it had a description, so maybe I need to fix the chain somehow and use it on the water wheel. It had a reaction when I used the chain on it. I need to fix the chain! I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I would like to throw this bottle at this house or something.
I feel like I'm missing something. Like something very, very important. No, we're going back. We're just going back. I'm gonna wander through the village, and I'm just gonna end the episode. Because I'm not finding anything. I don't know how to solve this. I don't know how to solve this. These puzzles got harder. They're more difficult. Uh, can't take this man's shovel. Make it more mysterious. Alright. Well, you see, there is a school with a weird sheet of paper on it. And, can I talk to you and you'll say something, like, very interesting? Nope, I've already run through your dialogue. Nice. I'm going to take you in a bottle. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Don't understand what this means. Anyway, you know what? Leave like enjoyed, subscribe, come by the first day, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm gonna look up a walkthrough because I don't know what to do next. I'm lost. Farewell, everyone.